Girl, no. 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 No.
And no.
Hello, my dear internet strangers. My name is Kendra, and welcome back if you're returning to my new series I've started on my channel called Would You Like to Hear a Story? And this one is coming from r/am I the booty hole. It's hard. I cuss a lot, so it's really hard for me to censor myself, and I don't have any words I can think of off of the top of my head, but we'll get there. We're just gonna be having fun. Now, if you don't know, if you haven't watched my first episode, I did mention I recently just got to 100 subscribers, and for that I wanted to start a new series that wasn't gaming. If you came here for the gaming videos, don't worry. A gaming video either just came out or is about to come out. I'm doing this as like a filler episode, and just something to have like nice conversations about every day while I'm over here editing. This doesn't take too much editing, but my gaming videos take a lot of editing, and I'd be procrastinating sometimes. So I thought if I don't have to edit too much, whatever, and we can do something that's also entertaining, and we get to have some lessons learned, or have good conversation and kiki. So that's what this series is for. Today's story, user independent far 8420. Okay, they're asking, are they the hole for not tipping after overhearing what my waitress said about me? Okay, so she's 30 years old. All right. I was at a restaurant last night with my mother. She was meeting my boyfriend's mom for the first time. Oh, okay, girl, that'll trip me up a little bit. I said, wait a minute, what? Okay, sorry. Okay, I don't know why. She was meeting. Okay, so she's at the restaurant last night with her mom because her mom is meeting her boyfriend's mama. All right. Okay. Sorry. We're punctual people, so we got there about 30 minutes before our reservation. We got seated with no issues. It took the waitress 20 minutes to get to our table, even though the restaurant was pretty empty. Right away, I could tell she didn't want to wait on us. She didn't greet us with a hello. She just asked what we wanted to drink. We told her, and I noticed that she didn't write our order down. It took another 15 minutes for our drinks to get to our table, and they were wrong. It's hard to mess up a ginger ale and a vodka soda, but she did. Okay. My mom pointed out that she didn't order a Pepsi, and the waitress rolled her eyes, took my mother's glass, and disappeared. I excused myself to the washroom shortly after. I had no idea where I was going, so I went to the entrance to ask one of the hostess there. While I was walking up to the server area, I overheard my waitress talking to some other hostess. She was pissed that she had to wait on a black table because they never tip well. Where the hell? Where's she at? Where y'all at? Are y'all in Arkansas? Where y'all at? Alabama? Where are y'all at? Let me just reread that because that got me stumped. Dang. She was pissed that she had to wait on a black table because they never tip well. My mother and I were the only black people in the restaurant. She wasn't even whispering when she said it either. Okay, so I'm assuming the boyfriend and the mom are non-black. Okay. She wasn't whispering when she said it either. That's crazy. All right, let me finish this story. I wasn't stunned, but her lack of effort started to make sense. I interrupted their conversation, and I asked where the bathroom was. I didn't let on that I had heard what they were talking about. When I got out of the bathroom, my boyfriend and his mom were already seated. My boyfriend and his mother are white. When my waitress saw the rest of our party, she did a 180. Oh, so it's just her and her mom at first. They waited 35 minutes. Those two people waited 35 minutes. Okay, so I got this confused. I thought both the moms and her boyfriend, I thought they were already there. Okay, I see. So now the boyfriend and her boyfriend and his mom just showed up. Ooh, child, it's a mess. When my waitress saw the rest of our party, she did a 180. Her service was stellar. She took notes, told jokes, and our water glasses were always filled. She didn't make another mistake. Because the night went so well, I decided to treat everyone and pay the check. She gave me the machine. Oh, okay. Girl, see, I get too confused and get stuck on just random stuff. Let me not. Girl, you just opened my door like that. You can't see my cat. She just came in here, bust open the door. She gave me the machine and I smiled at her while keyed in 0% for a tip. She didn't notice until after the receipt had been printed out. By that time, all of us had already started to leave. She tapped me on the shoulder and asked if I had made a mistake on the bill. See, that's not what you asked. You asked, I'm sorry, did I not provide good service? That's what you asked. I've been in the food industry, retail service. I've been through it all. I know how to be professional. I know how to be professional. If you are concerned about this. Okay, mistake on the bill. I told her I didn't think so and looked at the receipt. She asked if there was a problem with her service. There you go. And I said her service was fantastic, but since I was a black woman, I don't tip well. Her face went white and she kind of laughed nervously and I laughed as well. I walked out after that, but my boyfriend's mom asked what had happened. I told her what I had overheard and my boyfriend's mom said that I should have tipped her anyways because it shows character. She seems pretty pissed at me after that. My boyfriend and my mom are both on my side, but I'm wondering if I should have just thrown in a $2 tip. Girl, no. And no. And you know what? I'll give the mom the benefit of the doubt. I really don't want to because the mom's probably just like, oh, well, you want to like be better than them or something like that. I don't know. I forget the term, but I'm thinking that the mom's going that route. But let me tell you this now, Miss Ma'am, you are a white woman, so you don't have the same experiences. So who are you to tell her how she should have handled this? That is a red flag on that mom. I'm sorry. That's just no. Okay. Let's get into some of the comments. They say, not the asshole. I worked as a server for 6 years and I would have absolutely not expect a tip for behaving like this to customers. She probably does not make much in tips and this industry isn't for her. It's so inappropriate to ask people why they didn't tip you. This is so embarrassing. And then someone else says, I should read the names. I always forget. LMAO Wit says, not the asshole. I definitely, let me just say a-hole. I definitely wouldn't have tipped after that. Even the waitress knew it was bad when she asked why and you told her the reason. No way someone should tip after that. And then my balls smell fruity says only not tipping was a kindness. She could have complained to the manager, left bad reviews, or any number of things. So yeah, Jenna Banana says honestly, she needs to learn that lesson the hard way. Be kind to people, don't stereotype and discriminate, and don't talk badly behind people's back. You're not the a-hole. She is the a-hole. And the lesson learned is being an a-hole can and should affect your wages. All right. So yeah. I don't know why you would even ask if you're the a-hole. You had 2 people who agreed with you out of 1, and I know it's because it's your mother's, it's your brother, it's your girl, I was gonna say mother-in-law, but it's your boyfriend's mom, and I don't know if she hasn't met her before or something, and it's all about impressions thing. But no. When I always tip. I can't sometimes even in takeout. Like I can't help it. But because I just feel like the culture around tipping is it's so in America it's just toxic. So I always try to always leave something if I'm ordering out or whatever. Or yeah, for any service. And I'll do it even though they didn't give me a service. That's the thing. But if you're out here going out of your way being rude to me, ain't no way. Ain't no freaking way. And being racist. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And how she was being treated, girl, bye. It's 2024. I'm sick of this. I don't know where the heck that I don't know where this Miss Mamas is, but it has to be Arkansas. That's what it should be said. Arkansas or Alabama or somewhere else that usually has, you know, a little bit of a, never mind. But anyways, poor thing. Of course, OP is not the a-hole. Anyways, let's do one more for this one. This episode is going to be a little bit longer. This one is a quick little one, and the user LawNo8605, she asks, am I the a-hole for not allowing my sister around my family? When my sister got married 5 years ago, she told me I couldn't be a bridesmaid. I chose not to go to the wedding after that for various reasons. Since then, it has been a rocky relationship with her and her husband. We only saw each other once or twice a year after that. Oh, her and her husband would always be distant to me. My husband and... Okay, why am I reading like this? Her and her husband would always be distant to me, my husband and children. They would speak to them, but my sister and her husband was always short with my side of the family. My sister is getting divorced and tried to reach out to me and my kids to reconnect. I don't want to. My sister explained that it was her ex and his family that didn't want me in the wedding party and would call me and my family names behind my back. She always wanted to prove she was different than me to his family. Let me keep going. I told my sister that you kept me from your life. You just said yourself that you agreed people who spoke about me behind my back. Okay, let me read this again. What is up with the I don't know, maybe English is not their first language. I told my sister that you kept me from your life. You just said yourself that you agreed people who spoke about me behind my back. You and your spouse family called me and my family trash, and you didn't want to say anything to them and agreed with them. When I clarified it with her and she said that was shitty of her at the time and she wants to make amends, I told her, my child are not your feel-good props, and frankly, I don't want you and your superficial ASS around them because I want my children to be a better person than you. My sister started crying and I haven't talked to her since. Our mother thinks we should make up, but after my sister's confession, I want less to do with her than I already did, and hubby agrees. So right now, I'm just going to say right here, there's a lot of details that's left out because some of it, it's so short, and it's also, I'm just like, she need to use a little bit more punctuation and grammar because I can't read running wrong. I don't know. I get bad. See, I can barely talk as it is, so it does not help when we have these run along sentences and there's no commas and stuff like that, because I'm like, what? Anyways, before I get into what other people are thinking, I already know what people are probably going to say. But I don't think, honestly, the sister is definitely an a-hole, the sister, for doing all of that. And she has every right to feel that way, because why would you want to be with someone? I don't think she says how close they were before this or anything, if they were close or whatever. But anyways, I don't know. I wouldn't ever choose a man over my family, over my sisters. No, it's just not happening. And for you to kick your own sister out of your of your wedding party because for some reason their family doesn't like her. Why? No idea. That's weird though, but I wouldn't be, that's just weird. I don't understand. And you know, OP has every right to feel that way. Now, I just, some of the things that she has said and what she was saying to her sister, I guess, but it's just like, there's just lacking so much details and context for me to just be like, I don't know if it was warranted for her to say that. I don't know exactly, you know, what her family was saying about her behind her back. But either way, it wasn't good. She's saying that her sister at that time agreed with them too. So yeah, no. I would be afraid that she would do it again. If she found a new guy and for some reason the new guy didn't like, her sister or something like that, I would be afraid if I was OP that she would just betray me again. But at the end of the day, I don't know. That's your sister. And I don't know, if you want the relationship to work out, if you want that relationship, if you miss the relationship that you had, maybe then try to keep her at a distance. Try to like hang out and stuff like that or something like that over the years. Let's see some of the comments. Hung White Boy 25 says, oh, golly, what is these? I'm sorry. Freely admits that her and her husband would talk crap about OP and her family, did absolutely nothing to stand up for them. Now expects to just waltz back into her life. Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. Consequences suck. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's really crazy. And then haven't spoken to her in like 5 years or something like that. That's crazy. No. Bye. Ruined your relationship with your sister. Too bad. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed those 2 stories. And like I said, this is episode 2. And we're going to continue on. We're going to continue this on. These are filler episodes in between my gaming uploads. I hope you guys like them. And out of both of these stories, what is the lesson that you learned? Or what is the biggest lessons you learned? Or lessons that you've learned from story 1 and story 2? Or if you didn't learn any lessons, give me your opinion. Or if you have both, give me your opinion and the lesson that you've learned. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 2 of Would You Like to Hear a Story? Whether it's fact or fiction, doesn't matter. Okay. It's entertainment and we can have good conversations at the end of the day. So again, leave your thoughts down below. And I hope to see you tomorrow or in the next one. I don't know when I'm posting this. So bye.